As Athena and Storm were being beaten down by Britt Baker, out would come Saraya. So some music hits. And we're like, what's going on? Because it's music we don't know of a wrestler. It's like, whose music is this? What's going on? Oh my God. Huh? What? And then we see on the screen it says Saraya. And I go, no freaking way. And then out she comes. Saraya is in AEW. Tony Khan sent out the tweet. Saraya is all elite. So all the women jump out of the ring. She walks down to the ring. She soaks in the crowd. And that was it. She didn't do nothing. She didn't say nothing. She just came down, kind of mouthed, "This is my house." And that was it. So I'm interested to see where this goes because when was it? March. She said that she's feeling good enough to get into a ring and take some bumps to see how she feels. Where a year prior, she would not have even wanted to get into a ring to take bumps. So now my question is, has she taken any bumps? And how does she feel from taking those bumps? And has she gotten cleared or not? That's the big question. Is she cleared? And if so, how much is she going to wrestle for AEW? And if not, what is her role actually going to be? What are your thoughts on Saraya? And it's Saraya, not Saraya, like they kept saying on commentary. What are your thoughts on her being now with AEW full-time? Because she got the graphic on Twitter, so she's full-time.
So, I mean, it didn't really surprise me that she's in AEW now. I just didn't really expect it to be like this soon. I kind of felt like eventually she was probably going to do something with AEW, but I didn't expect it to be this soon.
So, I mean, it's been 3 months since her WWE contract did expire. And so Fightful put out a report today that basically said she had talked with AEW over the summer, but also that she may be interested in going back to WWE because Triple H is in charge. But then all of a sudden she shows up tonight and she gets the full-time signee graphic. So yeah, she's with AEW full-time. And again, I don't really know what to think because what she can do is really in question because we don't know. We don't know if she's been cleared or not. And if so, how much can she, say she's cleared. We don't know how much she can do, if she's going to be limited or not. Because she had an injury. Her injury's neck, similar to Edge. Well, Edge has been cleared. Come back and do whatever. But that was after 7 years, I want to say it was. Edge was out. She's only been out 17, 18.
I think it might have been like 8 or 9 years.
Yeah, so about the same if you think about it. So, no. Edge was gone for 12 years, now that I think about it. Edge was 2011 when he retired. For some reason, I was thinking wrong. It was 2011 when Edge retired. That was 12 years.
But I think he was cleared like 9 years after, though.
Well, yeah, if we subtract 2 years from this year, because he's been around, but he's back for, yeah, you're right, 9. It was 9. I'm thinking he just got cleared now. I'm not doing the math right. But that's 9. She's actually hasn't wrestled a match 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 in 6 years. So it's actually not that far off of the time frame. You would think it's more, but it's not. And so could she have gotten cleared? Sure. But the way she's talked over the last year specifically is that she would rather help new wrestlers learn and train than get back into the ring full time. So I don't know what her motive is here. It's going to be interesting because, again, we don't know what she is and isn't able to do or even wanting to do full time.
Didn't you say she was writing a book as well that's like non-wrestling?
That's what she said on her Twitch one time, that she's working on a non-wrestling book, which, I mean, cool. But as far as AEW does go, there's a lot of questions. And hopefully those are answered by next week. But, I mean, I think it's cool. I really do think it's cool that she's here because it's now, I don't want to say a different platform for her, which it is, but it's more like she can have a fresh start. Where if she went back to WWE, there'd be a lot of those question marks of, okay, AEW, as we saw with Danielson, is almost going to let her do whatever she wants if she's cleared. WWE may almost kind of keep her too much under a microscope and be like, oh, we don't want you to get hurt again. We'll let you do stuff, but because I heard they did that with Danielson sometimes where he would want to do things, but they'd say, no, you can do this, but we're not going to let you do this because of your prior injuries. So, new slate for maybe her to do new things.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking as well. And yeah, maybe she did want like a new start because I think this is her like the first time she's joining a wrestling company that's not WWE, I believe.
Yes. She worked the indies in England. I think she did some stuff in Japan and whatnot. But yeah, this is the first big company she's joining, not WWE.